Welcome to Dallas, the place my brother calls home. We are in the 4th largest metroplex in the United States, and today we're going to figure out what makes this place so special. We could add delicious food from Flower Child to the list, and this is the turkey avocado cow. Now, does this salad remind me of anything? It's different than most salads that I've had. There's a lot more onion. I rarely put onion in my salads. It works though. The plan is to see the outlying towns of Dallas. From what I've researched, downtown Dallas is really businesses. Most of it is in the surrounding towns. What do I love about Texas? I feel more at peace here than I do in California. More at home, in my skin, if you will. So our first stop is at the Reunion Tower, Dallas, named after La Reunion, which was a socialist democratic commune just outside of Dallas, according to Wikipedia. Crazy behavior. I am excited to see it. Here we are on Reunion Tower with downtown Dallas in the background. We're at 561 feet of elevation. It doesn't feel that bad though. It's got a nice short wall. I feel more comfortable than I did on the Space Needle, but there's still like a nice gap down there, so I know I'm up pretty high. The wind has calmed down somewhat. When it's blowing, it's really comfy. It's so hot everywhere else. So you've been there before?
Yes, well not this location in specific. I've been to the other 2 locations here in Dallas. I think there are a couple more.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to the other ones and they're very, very good.
What are your impressions of the drinks and the pastries?
Drinks are good. Pastry is my favorite.
Okay.
I love the brioche and like any of their croissants or tarts.
Nice. I think I'm just going to try this chocolate chip cookie and this French pastry here.
I'm really excited for this apricot tart, almond tart. And then my brioche, of course.
Come to that place.
Cheers.
With all your decisions, unless it's except with
That's good.
Well, with contracts.
Mine's very citrusy.
Very creamy, very smooth. A little bit of like a ginger spice.
I'm stoked about this part. Good. Nice rack.
Very good.
I think picking between these two, I'd come for the cookie.
Agreed.
Now this is a French style pastry.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right? I haven't had this flavor before.
It reminds me of cheesecake for some reason.
Yeah.
But it's not cheese
Right.
cake-y.
As opposed to baking dough, and just like the name, I would recommend the baking. This is Wayward Coffee Co. on the south side of Dallas, kind of near the hospital. It's a huge facility. I have a Pop-Tart, an Americano with an extra shot, and some half and half. Cheers. Today, specifically this morning, we're heading to check out UPPERROOM in Dallas. It's a very thin Pop-Tart, flaky, like a pie pastry. I like how much flavoring and that there's not an overwhelming amount of pastry. I'd come back for that. I'd say this is also on the lighter edge of roast, more cherry-like. I think getting the extra espresso is worth it if you go for the Americano. I think it's the right amount of coffee. Just left UPPERROOM. That was a pretty awesome service. Now I got some sweet green, got the chicken avocado ranch. I really like the dressings they have at this place. They always make for a good salad. Anywho, so far, Dallas has been fun. Seeing a different side of it this time around. Whew, I'm stuffed. And we're headed to ice cream. Probably gonna go with something small. Good morning, friends. You may be wondering, like I am, have I been here before? Not this location, but maybe this coffee shop. There are locations in San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, and Austin. That's fun. This is the raspberry chantilly latte. Tastes like those little Godiva chocolates with the raspberry filling inside. And it's day 2 of Pop-Tart time. The texture of the Pop-Tart is a little more scone-like. This is really solid though. We're on our way out of town to pick some blueberries. Welcome to Blase Family Farms, established 2011, out on Lake Ray Hubbard. Decided to pick some blueberries out here. Do I remember blueberries for sale? Yes, I do. I remember that she came back having eaten all the blueberries. The good ones just come right off the plant. Got a full bucket of blueberries from Blase Family Farms. Great picking today. On the way to pick blueberries, you might notice a little trail that says to the beehives. We gotta stay behind this little area. But right over there is a ton of bees. Paid for our blueberries and got some fresh popsicles. It tastes like they did an orange base. Taste that fresh blueberry. This is Paddle Point Beach. It's one of the fingers of Lake Ray Hubbard, so sort of on the northern side of it. It's a lot calmer out here, perfect for paddleboarding or kayaking. This is La Casita Coffee off of the main strip in Rowlett, Texas. It's a nice refuge, like plenty of air conditioning in here. Tastes like milk chocolate inside a salty, buttery chocolate chip cookie. So the flavor, guava with a white icing, as we're coming up on America 250, sprinkles on top. And we have a special clutch addition to our pastry tasting, a cruffin, or more dulce de leche on the inside. It's very creamy. We're at the Dallas World Aquarium, which is part zoo. It is registered with the American zoos. Nice indoor-outdoor space, beautiful entryway, and there's sort of a variety of both fish as well as birds. I'm stuffed. Really gonna need to hit the gym hard after this trip. That's right out of the fryer. Got a nice tender dark meat in there, crunchy crispy outside. Nice spice, but not super spicy. Very, very yummy. That's Pho Envy. This World Cup weekend, so everyone has out their thematic promotional material, including DFW readies for FIFA World Cup 2026. Had Messi here this weekend with Argentina. A lot of people were very excited about that, and I'm very excited about this scone. good ham, nice solid bite. I also got house blend with some half and half. I feel like this is a medium dark roast. At Wager, it was a South American coffee. We'll have to ask. I think it's a good blend. That's the top part of this coffee shop. And also just the vibes. It's a school bus type design. Lots of fun decorations on the back wall. Wanted to show you the blueberry pie that we made from those blueberries that we picked. It has set, so it looks nice and pretty. Super sweet. Absolutely fabulous.
What did you say?
He said he could take a gorilla.
He's like a little baby.
Yeah. This is Go Fish Poke. I got a salmon and tuna poke. I like that they serve it in so this is a plastic bowl, but it's got a fun texture. It gives it a nice feel. We're ending it kind of slow with the Rose Garden at Farmers Branch. A community garden filled with roses and other flowers, and you can come park all for free. The roses smell particularly lovely today, especially that white rose over there. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching. Maybe you found something to do when you come visit Dallas. And with that said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. The shop feels a lot like Stereoscope, you know, the one that's in the business park. I love this stone popsicle out front with the bite taken out of it. That's a good amount of espresso in that latte. Good times, play some Pinnacle, and be on our way out of town. Totally.